All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform, where they're giving a back-to-back update on how things they be, on how things they share for Biafra land and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too, so that you'll be among the first set of people to get our news anytime we drop on Bujum. Yes, also remember to like and share this news too. All right, my people, as you see for your screen there, and so it happen. The European Union have taken note of every single thing. The Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, who we all know has been doing the Lord's work. Yes, ever since he came up. Yes, at this point, the European Union has recognized him and they has decided to invite him to talk. Yes, about everything concerning the Biafra freedom, everything concerning the Biafra referendum, everything concerning the Biafra declaration also. Because, of course, we both know, I feel like every single one of us know that the European Union would one way or another affect the coming of Biafra. Yes. And then calling him to order, or calling him, they are not calling him to order at any point, then getting or calling him at this particular point to discuss what is going on at the moment, or to discuss anything concerning the movement is very important. And of course, we are sure that the PM would deliver exquisitely concerning that particular topic, because he needs to explain in details what their need is, or what our need is, or what we need the Islamic government to actually do. Because at this particular point, we know fully well that the Islamic government, the Islamic State, Nigeria, in quotes, has denied every single thing, or they've refused to hack into the words we've been letting them know about what our conditions are for us to calm down, or for us to actually reduce the way we do things at this moment. Because, of course, we've told them earlier on that what we need is for the release of Mazen Nnamdi first, and then the division of this country, allowing us to go on our own, and so that we can all have our peace wherever we are. And they've decided not to listen to the words. Now, the PM Simon Ekpa has been called, and yes, the discussion is going to be a very critical one, as we know that he would go with the documents and the files about everything that is needed and how it is meant to be done squarely. No behind talks, no nothing held down. And I am telling you that with all alacrity that it is a good move that is being made at this point, because of course we can't, there is no way with everything that has been going on at this point, they would not have come to understand or come to notice that we are not joking concerning anything that concerns the Biafra movement. I feel like they have come to understand, even with the current situation of things in the country, and how we have been hitting up concerning it too. It is important that we get these particular things, and the European Union is one way to get it. We know consistently that these people have messed up consciously. They've messed up in a whole lot of ways. They've not done a whole lot of things. This is not the first time that I know that a few times that the PM has called them, or has tried to send letters to them, but also no avail. But at this particular point, it has gotten to our attention, it has gotten to him that the PM, that the European Union has called and has invited him for a talk, so that there will be interesting things that will be discussed, which of course we know would just be the movement of the Biafra Liberation Army. I am here to also let every single one of you understand that the Biafra Liberation Army is something that we should look forward to. It's something that the Biafra freedom, rather, the Biafra referendum is something we should look forward to. We all know how everything is already set, or getting set at the moment. We all know how we have already gotten ready with our Biafra coin. We have our Biafra satellite at the moment. We have the Biafra Navy. We have the Biafra aviation. We have a whole lot of things getting set in place, even when we are not yet at the point where we want to even be. And we know that no how, we are going to get there. And this is the process. These are the processes we need to stand behind to make sure we get there exclusively. And without anything being held back, without anything being brought back at any point, we are getting there. one thing is sure: we ourselves need to get to that point of receiving and acknowledging the fact that there is no going back at this point, and no matter what happens, we are going to end up getting to where we need to be. For what reason? What happened to the lands in their place? Is their place not enough for them to graze their cows? Why are they coming into our land? If it's not for a takeover, I don't know what else it is. Because right from time, I believe what these people have always wanted is to take over our land. Because you enter the streets of Owerri, you enter the streets of Anambra, you enter the streets of Ohafia, Igbo land, you'd see Hausa people, mosques built everywhere. And these people are able to like wake up one day, enter there, do whatever they want. The places where they are mosque or where they pray to their Lord on Fridays are being filled, or is being filled with all these Hausa and Yoruba Muslims, covering the roads, blocking the roads, stopping movement because of the fact that they are praying to their God. You don't try that in their rural areas. You don't try that in their place in the north. They will take you down. They are not in support of anything Christian, and if you are a Christian in that place, which means you are hiding as a Christian. But then they come into our place and we give them that accommodation of, hey, the peace we have here, and how we would always want to accommodate them in anything they do. And this has given them the morale to feel like they can take over or do whatever it is. Go to people's universities, you see these people there. You see that they are now the ones riding bikes, and these are all steps these people have taken towards taking charge of the Igbo land. And it is very heartbreaking and very bad that these are the things that are happening. You see that in every state, one way or another, especially in Owerri, there is an Amawusa. That place they call Amawusa, that is where it's as if they've been given that place. I don't believe anywhere in Biafra land these people should be allowed or given a place where they can stay. Because their mission is to take over, encroach and take over, give birth, have lots of children wherever they are. They do not even care. They breed their young ones anywhere they find themselves, and they come out and beg, and that is how they live their lives. And so these are, you feel that they are just people that are begging. It's a lie. These are things that they use to encroach into the land they want to convert, and they want to take over. And that is why we need to be alert as Ndi Igbo. We need to really be at alert to make sure that these things don't affect us. These things don't find us one day and end us. Because that is what it's aiming for. That is what this whole mission is aiming for. To cleanse Ndi Igbo. But of course, we are not supposed to allow that to happen to us. We are not going to let that kind of thing happen to us, because we are Ndi Igbo. And we expect, this is our land. This is Biafra land. The fact that these people have rejected giving us our land, or they've rejected giving us our referendum so for us to stay on our own, does not mean we'll allow people to encroach into it. And thank God for PM Simon Ekpa, that has decided, that have taken it up to his head, that has carried it on his head to make sure that the movement is not forgotten. The movement is carried up. The referendum is not a mission to be given up on. And that is why a whole lot of things are happening right now, because of the movement that has not been given up by people that have dedicated their lives to fighting for freedom. And so, my people, if you think that maybe you are not in support of Biafra, that is fine. Finally, when we get it, you can stay with them. You can stay with people that are ready to oppress you till death, that are ready to shoot you if you mess up, that are not even in support of Christianity. The only thing they want you to worship is that their God, which is the Muslim, which is their Allah. And then you would understand that there is no place that is better than where you are coming from. Yes, and that is the truth. People always wake up and say a whole lot of things concerning how we cannot stay on our own, or how we cannot live on our own. But then we've been able to live with people that are not interested in our progress. They are not interested in anything we hold dear. They've only ever wanted our failure. They've only ever wanted anything that will bring us down. That is what these people have always wanted right from time. And the earlier we get that into our skull, the better for us. They are not interested in us. They're not interested in us making it in any way. They've always wanted to take over. They've always wanted to have access, benefits from all our businesses and things like that. And that is one of the reasons they've decided not to let us go. But then we are not backing down on anything that concerns the Biafra movement. And so, my people, this is where we come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.